Blemba, Chicken Shawman, Retake Him, a whole bunch of other AKAs. The Sobering Podcast, Season 7, Episode 9, nigga.
Hey, Yezurski. It's Big Fred, aka Young Sonny Jacobs, because I got bars for generations.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Hey,
that's a good one.
It's very layered. It's very cultured.
It's very good one. I like that. I like that.
It's Pana Beg of the Moon.
Beg of the Moon.
Yeah, Sonny Jacobs, Beg of the Moon.
Shout out to Dinga. Yo, Gigi's over face.
Yeah. We brought the dogs out today.
Right back with the dogs.
We got dogs out today.
We got some champions in the building.
Hey. Got the game on his back right now.
Yo.
You know what I mean? You got him on the... Shout out to Zingo. You got it on the shoulders. You know the hardest working of all time. You know? Welcome, Inja Yam,
Another one. It's the new one.
Inja Yam,
What the?
Yeah.
I put on the songs though. It's just like, instead of putting the whole tag, just finish it off.
Just for the clubs.
Who does that? Is that you or is that who's that? Is that
That's actually Cypher.
Cypher?
Yeah, Cypher.
Allah.
Oh, nice.
Yo, Cypher goes deep.
When we did Do Like I Do, I was like, oh man, everyone cool has a tag. DJ Khaled has a tag.
Yeah.
Everyone has a tag. I don't have a tag. What are we doing? Then he said, Inja Yam. I'm like, let's go, brother. Say less.
Yeah.
Kept it. Never look back.
That's the one.
good.
Never look back.
That's
That's
the
the
way.
one.
And then like the more soft one, the Inja Yam on it.
The Shakana.
That's it's not.
Really?
It's actually Buntle.
Buntle Budisel.
What? Yeah.
Really?
Oh.
Inja Yam.
So
I thought it was Shakana.
nah. So when I sent them a song on the first album,
Yeah.
they sent me back a song with the tag already, and I was like, "What? This is cool. I'll keep that."
Let me hold that.
Go put it on that Shekinah song too.
That's fire, yo.
That's too fire. Man,
Shout out to Buntle.
Shout out to Buntle, man. Shout out to Cypher as well. And big shout out to TuneCore. I mean, these are the vibes that they're bringing, you know. We back again with them, you know, preaching independence, you know, schooling you on independence. You know, you don't always have to sign. You can take the matters into your own hands.
Yep.
And there are avenues for you to monetize. And TuneCore has those methods. TuneCore has that infrastructure. You know, do best, look them up and make sure that you make money off your music, man. It's easy as that, man. And it's like a perfect person to be talking about independence. And because you are Sliqe, you know both sides of this coin of music. Yeah. You know? And when I say both sides, I mean it in all ways.
I feel you.
Legit
feel you.
I mean,
From the exec side, the artist side, the sign side, independent, exec side.
So what are we doing? Which one are we tackling first?
I think your first rodeo was independent, if I'm not mistaken.
First rodeo, first song, Do Like I Do. Yeah, Data File host. Yeah.
Hey, Data File host.
You remember Data File host?
Yeah.
Yeah. They used to run up the numbers.
Casper used to run that thing.
Sit on the internet. Blink. Numbers go up. I mean, if you had 50,000 on Data File host,
it was a thing to talk about.
You are rocking. You know what I mean?
You street platinum.
There was no, I've got 100 million streams. No. But anyway, I started off independent. And then that very same song with the remix. And then I signed my first licensing deal, I guess, with Sony. No to help me or like orchestrate that.
Shout out.
So at first it was just like, hey, whatever. Like it's just happening too quick for me. So I just like, okay, cool. Okay, now Sony. Okay. So when you're a kid, you just think, oh, okay, cool. Now what's gonna happen? Like we're gonna boom. Or,
How old are you at this time?
Probably 19, 20. 20.
Yeah,
somewhere there, right? So obviously, there's no knowledge of the game. There's no one advising you. there's no role models or uncles or whoever that you have who've been in this thing. You know, it's just so new. Also, they haven't really signed a DJ yet. They're like a hip-hop DJ.
Yeah. But at that time, it was like Speedster, dropping music.
Everyone came after me.
Really?
Yeah.
Even Bo, what's the whole
Names
name?
in them.
Bro,
No. Before Benives, Bo, Capital. There's Capital.
Everyone came after me, bro. I was the blueprint.
Even
With the
Dimples.
Cash Time joint.
Even Dimples
Who
was
Cash Time
inside.
joint? It was you or Speedster?
Cash Time, wasn't it?
Not a
VG.
That's no.
Did your song come out
there's that
before
joint-
VG's song
there's
with
that joint with
AKA
Smashes
and...
that has the G
Yeah,
best
I
type
think so.
vibe.
Really?
That was
Was that
you
Sliqe?
there.
Did you have a Cash Time and join with Kid X and Smashes?
No.
That's
I've been
Speedster.
getting man. Don't worry about me.
Yeah.
No. That's
Don't worry,
Speedster.
that's Speedster.
That's Speedster.
Yeah,
That's what I say.
yeah.
It's Speedster times. Like,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they were also independent at the time.
Yeah, I think they were. Yeah.
Ah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
they were. Yeah, they were.
Oh, that's wild. Because
Yeah.
that era was a lot of like, you know, you
that
guys
era
were
was
putting in
something.
work.
So I was peeping that era.
Yeah.
Like I used to go to like Latinova and stuff and peep Dimples play and peep Milkshake play. I was watching them like, oh. You know what I mean? And then when they were dropping songs, I was like, yo. Okay, so if you're a hip hop DJ, you must drop songs.
Yeah.
That's how I got to making to like I do. I was like, yo. So I was going with Cap to like studio all the time.
Yeah.
Because Cap's like kind of my mentor in the beginning. I used to DJ house, bro. And then Cap, I asked him to teach me like hip hop. He gave me one lesson and said, be a man. That's cool though, you know? So when he used to go to studio, he used to go to Cypher studio. Right? So I just tagged along one day on some, let me go peep. Just want to see what's happening there. And then one day I was like, okay, cool. How do I come back? What's required? How much do I need to come back here alone? You know? So from there, okay, cool. The song came out. After the song came out, it did well. Nota was helping me the whole time, right? And then with the remix, Nota's like, yo, yeah, independence, nah, bro. Just sign for the song, sign an album, maybe, because you're working on an album already, because I was already working on the album, and then figure it out. So, distribution.
On the first song, how did you get the features? Because you were new.
Ish, big man.
Because those were lightweight.
So, okay, ish, my life, it'll always just sound like... But anyway, so I went to school with Flubber's little brother, inverted commas, little cousins, but they lived in the same house, right? So after we got the beat for Do Like I Do, right? I then asked my homie, like, if he could like ask his brother to like feature on the song, right? But before that, a request was on.
Yeah.
Cool. So we had like this preliminary hook we did with Kevy Kev. You know Kevy Kev?
Yeah. Shout out to Kevy Kev.
It's not a chicken, it's a rooster, Kevy
Yeah,
Kev.
Kevy Kev. It's not a chicken, it's a rooster.
Like, but like a preliminary, like, because the idea was kind of there. The Do Like I Do idea was kind of there, right? And then I left. We left the song with Cypher, right? And Cypher hit me up one day like, yo, Quest is in the studio. I played him this joint. He likes it. Pull up. I said, say less. And
Pull up.
I pulled up. He rocked. After he rocked, I was like, okay, cool. Who do I feature now? I'm like, Ish, I don't know anyone else. Okay, Luanda, your brother, please, man. I need, like, you know?
Yeah.
And then, Flabber also pulled up. And then that song was done. And then for me, I was just like, yo, phew, first song. I didn't know I was going to do that. I didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah.
But we did like push it like in a very human way, bro. Like we printed T-shirts. We did like events.
Even the dance. That
We had a dance for it. So like, come on, we were doing TikTok already. You get me?
Yeah, exactly. That was a good TikTok.
No.
That's it.
I mean, when you peep that song, you know the dance.
You remember the dance, yeah.
You know what I mean? So we did like human, like we were also like shows. Me and Questa were going to shows together. We're performing with the shirts. We were throwing the shirts at like homecoming picnic. That's why we shot like part of the video as well. You know? So very on the ground for that song, bro.
Damn. Damn. So like even like from
Rest in peace, Flower, by the way.
Rest in peace, Flabber. And
rest in peace,
so you
brother.
mentioned like How did you connect with Nota? Because you're saying Nota actually put you on in terms of like licensing.
It's all from that one session where they said pull up Questa, because he was rolling with Questa.
Yeah.
So naturally he wanted the song to do well, so he was always just advising me, and then I just always just took heed to his advice, and we just continued talking. Like we're just always just hanging out basically, you know, because of the song now. Because we did a couple of launches. I did a PDL show in Pimville. That's packed.
PDL car wash.
Yeah, PDL car wash. Yeah, that's packed. Like yo.
The car wash.
Then we went to Durban, did the same thing. Like, where else did we go to? Did we go to Eastern Cape? I'm not sure.
Wait, what's happening at this point? Are you done with school at this point or didn't time?
Oh, big man. Good question. Great question. Oh, big man. I met UJ. So the first year I studied BSc Computer Science because I loved like programming and stuff. My parents are in IT, so I thought that's my, you know. And then second year, they're like, no, you're going to do something, a subject called electrotechniques. I was like, I didn't do physics. They're like, no, you can bridge it. I'm like, what? I must bridge what people did in 3 years and a year and continue studying. I was like, no, guys, let's do something else. So BCom, economics. So now this is year 2, right?
Yeah.
Of doing economics. And then I have this song, Do Like I Do. I'm hosting events at Liquid Chefs, VSS.
Shout out
Liquid Chefs, yo.
VSS.
You were outside.
Very special, very special.
You know? So then I get faced with the question by myself. On some like, you can't do things half-heartedly.
Yeah.
So I had to choose immediately. To myself, I posed a question like, yo, Sliqe, choose, bro. It's either you're gonna do this or it's either you're gonna do this. Because now you've got Ngoma, you need to push this Ngoma. If you wanna continue this stuff, choose, bro. Like you can't do both. So I chose music. My parents weren't happy. They told me to move out, bring back our whip. I know, cut me off nicely, but it's cool though. It's understandable.
It's independence.
You're a parent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then you seeing your kid, you don't understand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't understand what's my kid doing? He's not stupid. Why is he doing this? Is he throwing his life away?
Yeah.
You become upset. You feel like you've wasted money. You get me?
You pushed into life independence.
Yeah, life independence, boy. Full on independence.
This is not music independence.
Yeah.
This is life
This is life.
independence.
Yeah.
You know? But my mom still supported me though. It was cool. But that thing, it's motivation, you know?
Yeah.
It's motivation to keep going. I'll get out this house.
Yeah.
I'll get my first car. I'll move out. I'll get my own place. It'll work out.
Yeah.
And it did. But that thing, I carried it for a little bit too long to my dad, and it did kind of affect the relationship, but we're good now. You know what I mean?
I'm glad
That's
you
dope.
did, man.
Shout out to Pops and
Shout
Moms.
out to Pops and Moms, man.
So where did you go now when they say get out?
I went home, pa. I went from living at, I won't say where, but you know, you living nice.
Yeah.
Now you're going home now, home. After a cake, you must go home. After rocking at Tabu, go home to your parents' house.
You're like,
You know what I mean? Like it's a learning curve, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I was home for like 2-3 years until I could get on my feet, and then never looked back.
Dope.
Never been back home ever since.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at this time, you Do Like I Do is going crazy. You're working on the album. At this time, also albums are like a big thing, you know.
DJ albums.
DJ albums. I know Dimples had one. I'm not sure if he was before or after you.
I also can't remember.
Yeah, but like, it wasn't a big thing. Like, it wasn't
at
a
that time, it
usual
was
thing.
very single.
Yeah, single heavy.
Yeah.
Now you're saying, no, let's go. I'm doing the album. You know, I'm getting all of these people and I'm curating a whole experience. And it was well curated, you know. Now, how do you now have all of those relationships, and then what's the business like in that era of your album?
Yo, bro. Every feature I've got is just literally off of, hi, how are you? I'm Sliqe. I like your music. I think you're dope. If you would like to work someday, let's work. Oh, cool, let's talk. How's next week? Cool, let's link. Bro, like most people, I promise you, it's not like we've had a we went to high school together, or we were partying together, or we have the same friend group, or like I literally have the same friends from high school. You know, so everyone I met, I literally met
in the industry
via like just hollering at like, yo, I think you're dope.
Yeah.
I'm finna work.
Crazy.
Everybody. Everybody.
That's fire.
Everybody.
And they kept to their word. Because like a lot of people like it's a
maybe
what we call hip hop talk.
Maybe the Do Like I Do helped just to be like, you that Do Like I Do guy? Okay, maybe let's spar. Let's see what you can do. So, you know? Maybe that alluded to some of it. But for most part, it was just a human thing of, yo, I'm mara. And I think that's what also people don't like doing. People don't like maybe humbling themselves. Just to like, just ask.
Yeah.
It's not gonna hurt. Can we eat? And then, how are you gonna know that person?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I kind of nurtured every relationship from that point moving forward. In terms of just like being real.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, man. That's super fire.
That's wild, though.
That's super dope. And now you had a song for Do Like I Do, right?
Yo, that was even crazier. I couldn't even go on stage to collect that.
Shout out to the psalmist.
Why?
I was being messed around, bro. Like I was who's this little boy, Sliqe? Yeah. You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah, I was being messed around. I got tickets, everything. You know what I mean? Got tickets, everything. But like now, via the red carpet, now, yo, my tickets were hard. Yo, this is happening. Yo, I must call my PR guy. My PR guy is not answering. Yo, the Sony guy. Yo, okay, go through the bag. I don't know how these awards things work, bro. I'm going through the bag. I'm like, why am I going through the bag? I'm coming up through the parking lot to go into this big ass venue. I'm just like, why?
Yeah.
Anyway, I finally figured out a way to get in this venue, bro. Everyone's seated, you know. I'm walking in. Chicana's texting me. She's like, yo,
where you at?
Why aren't you on stage? I'm like, what's happening?
So you didn't even hear them announce the award?
Now I'm walking in the door, bro. So now I'm looking at it. I'm like, yo, the stage is over there. And then, you know, on the second call already of, I'm like, should I run? I'm like, nah, I'm too dripped out for that.
The swag is too much.
But also, now they already did the second, third course. Like, yo, just leave it. It's okay. I went backstage with my late PR guy. He used to work at Sony. His name is Peko.
Oh, man. Rest in peace, Peko, man. What an amazing guy. Amazing guy, man.
That guy also was the guy who made my career.
Oh, man.
For real.
Yeah.
Any crazy idea I had, he'd help execute it. He was the best PR guy ever. Like, if I say, yo, man, I want to go on a radio tour like this, and when I'm there, I'm on a gig, he'll make it happen. Yo, man, how you saying this? He'll make it happen. Yo, man, I need 4 interviews. I need to be on this show. He'll make it happen.
It's so dope, man. Yeah.
You always need someone who's going to fight for you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yo, rest in peace to that, bro.
So, the business of it, I think the business of it was quite cool. I've always understood split sheets and stuff. So, it wasn't really on the weird side of life.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know? I had someone who was doing my publishing, Zweli. He does like independent publishing.
Zweli from Share?
He's not from there anymore.
Oh, he's not from there anymore. Okay, I know Zweli.
Yeah, but he used to be.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's Zweli.
Yeah.
Hey man, I don't know. I've just been lucky to have people who know what they're doing and like who've always just been there to help me do what I need to do.
Do things the right way from the start.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Oh, man. That's big fire. So now you've done your album. Your album is doing dope. Now, how's the situation with the label? They happy? Are you happy at this point in time? You know, what do you think the turning point was for you to say, let me chill. I want to do my own thing.
Wasn't the first. That's a huge one.
Yeah, that's a huge fast forward.
It's a big fast forward.
Okay, cool.
I'll
run it back for you.
There's also a lot there because
I'll run it back for you.
From artist to something else.
Yeah, because he was head of A&R, hip hop and R&B.
Which is
huge back there.
My bad.
Okay, so Volume 1 comes out. It's doing well. Then so it was a 2-album thing.
Yeah.
Right? Deal. It was actually first singles, and then they said 1 album. They said, okay, do another album. It was volume 1, Navy Black. But at that time, I'm still happy, bro. Like, I'm gigging. I'm not really making dough off of like music sales or whatever. Because I'm in distribution. They're 80, you 20.
So you get 20 and then the machine gets 80.
Distribution. If you may be a big guy, if you may be a very big guy, the most from a distribution you can get is like 40.
The artist gets 40.
Distribution deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Licensing deal.
Licensing deal. Licensing deal.
Licensing.
It's what?
Licensing is like, yo, borrow us your master for these amount of years. Jeez. We will market it for you, but you still provide all the material. So you still got to shoot. You still got to pay for studio. You still got to shoot your covers. You're still paying for all the assets and the music itself. They'll just market it for you and sell it for you, and they'll do it for an amount of years. So luckily I signed that first contract long ago, type shit, you know? So that contract, it elapsed maybe 4 years ago, 3. So everything that was under that first contract just became mine.
Nice.
So now, as it is,
So that's the thing about a license.
Yeah.
They don't. It's still your master. They just borrowed it.
Yeah.
For a certain amount of time. So I don't know anything about making money in music and making money from music. I was just gigging and making shows, so I was good.
Yeah.
I'm happy. The PR is going well. The PR at Sony was great. You know? Navy Black. I'm working with Makwa now. Even that one, same thing, man. Like distribution, I still licensed. But after Navy Black, I'd fulfilled that contract. Then they said, okay, cool. Do you want to do something else? Relationships are great. I have no problems with anybody, you know? So I'm like, let's do another one. But I'm trying to think. This is for the Inja Yam Volume 2. So I signed another licensing deal for Volume 2, right? Same percentages, whatever, but they gave me some guap.
Yeah.
There's some guap. I used the guap to shoot a couple of videos, naturally, you know. I won't say naturally, because some niggas...
Some cars come out, some chains come out, some wardrobe change. You know how it is.
I went straight to shooting some songs. I shot 2 videos. I shot Spun Some and Inja Yam. Very expensive. Anyway, cool. And then after that, what happens after that? COVID, ne? Because I released that album like 2019 and then 2020 is COVID, right?
Yeah.
Sharp. COVID. After COVID. During COVID, actually, they hit me up like, yo, do you want to do the A&R? I'm like, let's hear. What are you saying? Also, it's COVID, don't forget.
Yeah, like,
the gig is not happening.
It's quiet.
Don't forget. But also, real talk, I really did want to make like a difference.
Yeah.
You know, like on some, okay, cool. Let's make some change then. If you want me to do this, let's do it proper. You know? So I had ideas. I can't say the ideas were fulfilled, you know. I don't want to say too much about that, but
it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, well. And then after a year or so, I think I bounced. The whole of last year, I wasn't at Sony as A&R. I think I left that other December. What's this year?
It's 2023. So 2021.
End of 2021, I left, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't tell anyone though. Just
didn't make a...
Quietly left.
Yeah.
Amicably, like
I know, it was nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
You good?
Shake hands.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love you too. And then I got released from all my contracts.
Soft. Nice.
Nicely.
So I left with all my songs.
Yeah.
I left.
Yeah.
left with bags.
Yeah.
Left with bags. And then I I went indie. So Stay Soft is indie.
Yeah.
Champion Music is indie.
Both of the Champion Musics.
Yeah, they're both indie, yeah.
Because the first one came out 2020, nah?
Yeah, so I ran concurrent deals.
What? So
I was independent and signed. You can do that.
What were you independent
You can
as?
do that.
Wait, what were you independent as?
I was
You can do it too.
My record label was independent.
The label
Yeah. DJ Sliqe was
signed.
not even DJ Sliqe. Rodeo
Yeah, oh.
signed that contract
Yeah.
to Sony. On some Rodeo with my ID.
yeah.
I'm saying ID for a reason. Yeah? And then I went indie, Africori, with my company. With my company's ID, which is a CK.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a different entity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What does this Kennel Music have? No, it has Sliqe. That's why Sliqe and DJ Sliqe. I have 2 accounts on Apple. Check it.
Hey, you.
This is a skeleton.
What do we
Yeah, young Franco shit.
This is a Franco shit.
That's, yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
So I was already just like then starting to flex my independent bone because I knew eventually it's the plan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even when I signed the first deal,
That's
I
fine.
knew.
You can't sue me.
Who are you suing?
But basically, like
which one?
Yeah, that's DJ Sliqe
And then
over
also,
there.
I didn't.
Crazy.
DJ Sliqe is not signed to a record label. There's no paper that says Sliqe and this
Because
label.
we're licensing.
Yeah, but Sliqe is not signed to any label. It's not. It doesn't belong to a label.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even to Kennel Music, I didn't sign Sliqe, but you can have him if you want.
Just lift your mic up
you
a
can
bit.
do some. You can. Oh me.
Mic a bit.
So yeah, it was just like that. Like, yo, man, I'm trying to do this thing independent because I know eventually I have to do it. You know, because it's like, yeah, you can be signed, but it shouldn't be your goal. You know what I mean? Like, get your leverage, get your PR up, get everything up. Once you're done, if you've got your core audience and you understand your core audience, you can move with them anytime. If you drop, they don't know whether you dropped with who. It doesn't matter. It's the music now. It's you, it's the music, it's your brand. It doesn't matter where you are. You know what I mean? Yeah. So some people are like, yo, Stay Soft, what? Like, no, that was independent.
So what's the conversation with your label when you decide to drop Champion Music, the first one, via something else, via indie? Do they know? Do you even have to tell them?
Yeah.
Is it even a conversation?
I don't have to tell them, but they found out. And also, naturally, we were all good, man. You know? So there's a thing of, yeah, guys, I'm doing that, no?
And then they're like, can we have a hand in it? And then you're like, no, or it's just, nah, I'm doing it.
Yeah, it's just, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't... yeah.
It's a rap.
Because bear in mind, you are still A&R at that time.
Yeah.
On the first, with the first one.
Yeah, because it's in 2020.
It's around 2020, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think I was A&R yet. Not yet.
This is so
Not yet.
before.
Sound.
Yeah, because I think we did Champion Music like in Feb or March of 2020. It was very early. It was before lockdown time.
Yeah. And then when did you become A&R?
In lockdown times, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
Okay. So it makes sense. Yeah.
I just want to track back to the A&R times. I mean, you do say that you had ideas, blah, 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 and I'm assuming things didn't happen accordingly, but out of all of that, your proudest moment?
25K.
Culture buzz.
So did you bring 25K into the fold of Sony?
Yeah, he asked. He was shopping around deals, and then I just tried to get him the best deal possible for him. And I think we did get him something good.
Damn. I mean, Peli Makaveli's still charting now.
Yeah, I know.
I
know.
So I had to fight like out there, like make sure, like treat this with, treat this like
This needs attention.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
So I guess that's what the A&R kind of does, you know? you help align these strategies. You know, you make sure the strategies actually follow through. You make sure everyone's just actually doing what they said they will do.
Holding everyone to their word.
Yeah. You say it'll get a billboard, do it.
Yeah. Hey, and artists need that, eh?
Too much, yo. Too much. And how does that relationship come about between you and 25? Because it's been a long-standing one, you know, and it's been working, and the collaborations have been super, super amazing. But what was the instigating moment for you guys, your friendship and working relationship?
I think Inja Yam Volume 2, when we did a song called Fresh Jig, I had Champagne 69 on the hook, and then Maglera and 25.
Yeah.
But they went together. That song just happened like in pieces. I got Champagne 69 first, and then I called 25. I think I also DM'd him. I thought, what? I can't remember.
Yeah. And this was off the
I remember him,
Culture Vulture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not really, but yeah, I was also just peeping, you know? But I called him to the crib, came to the crib. I was still in the South at that time. I think he came with Booming. And yeah, nothing was the same after that.
That's fire, man. That's fire. Yeah.
So for me, it's just always like, let's link in the studio, then whatever friendship or anything can bloom from there. You know? But the linking place is the studio. Yeah.
It starts with the music.
It does.
Starts with the music.
Yeah.
It does.
Did I answer your question?
You did.
Yeah.
25K, yeah.
Yeah, that's your proudest moment.
Yeah.
But also, let me not say more.
Go ahead. Go.
I signed some stuff. Yeah.
Business.
I signed some stuff, so I gotta shut up.
NDA.
Yenda.
And I'm Venda. But yeah, man, the first champion was just prep for the end goal. And I don't even think I'm at my end goal.
Yeah.
You get me? Because like, since like the first volume 1, volume 2, I was like, yo, I don't want this. So I think just the first CM was just like, yo, I'm starting this journey. And last year was just a place for me to continue this journey. Because now it's like, okay, cool. I know what it looks like inside this machine. Do I need it? No. I know what you do to make things work. So I'll do it myself.
That's fire.
You know? So it's a lot of money though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, independence, we may preach independence like it's great, you know? But if you don't have work ethic, if you don't have business acumen, if you don't have people you can trust or you can't do it yourself, if you don't have the know-how of things, if you can't write a press release on your own, look for someone to help you at least. At least.
Out of all those, Askies, out of all those 4 things that you mentioned, where would you say, I mean, like, as a workaholic, maybe that's just who you are, maybe from home. But out of all those skills that you mentioned, IQman and whatever, for somebody who's watching now, where do I go for that? Where did you get that?
That was actually what I was going to ask.
Okay, so it's really by I think interest. You know, like I learned every piece of the business just by interest. Like I learned PR from just watching how they PR'd my stuff from Inja Yam Volume 1. I was watching Peko closely. I was watching Sivu closely. Like, what do you do? How do you type a press release? Okay. So when a song comes out, what needs to happen? Okay, we need to send it to media. How? Press release. Okay, that's step 1. Okay, sharp. And you remember. Okay, sharp. Then you say, okay, what else do you do? What are you selling? It's a product. It's a song. Okay, it's a song, but it's a product. How are you selling this product? Okay, maybe the song means this, so I'll do this and this and that. This is now getting creatively in a space where like you can sell.
Like,
you have to.
You're campaigning.
So I don't think people get in that space. So I've got a dope song. How are you selling it?
Yeah.
What are you selling?
Yeah.
What is the audience getting as the product? Like, what must I take from this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I used to think of all that stuff. And Actually, that's why they actually hired me, because I used to come with plans to someone like, yo, this is the plan. We're going to do it like this. We're going to do it like this. We're going to do it like this.
The rollout.
Can you make it happen? You know? Because I used to think, okay, cool. Okay, this song. Okay, cool. How am I going to market this? Okay, I'm going to market like this. Okay, cool. How long can I do this for? Do I have photos? Okay. I get a video as well. Okay, sharp. What else? Okay, parties. Okay, launches. Okay. Then I'll let them know everything, what's going on. And then they plug themselves. If I say to them, yo, I'm going to Cape Town, then I'm going to go to Durban, then I'm going to go to Eastern Cape. They're like, okay, cool. Let's someone organize a radio tour. When you were there in Cape Town, do all those radios there. When you're in Durban, do all those radios there. When you were where, do all those radios there. You know what I mean? So it really just was trial and error. You do things, you fail, you learn. So I can do that better like this next time. And then you remember, because the thing is also we like to forget, like,
True.
We like to forget processes as if a process is not a process.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A process is a process.
Yeah.
Whichever way you look at it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a process to releasing a song. There's a process to making a song. There's a process to anything.
Yeah.
There's a process to this podcast. There's a process to the way you guys ask these questions.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a process to anything.
Yeah.
So really it's just about remembering the process and not ignoring the fact. Like maybe people think, like, oh, I'm bigger now, so I don't need this process. And it's like, no, you're lying. Need the process. Do the process. We'll get even bigger numbers. You know what I mean? This thing's like a graph, dog, especially like right now. It's a graph right now. Right now, if you drop one song, it'll go like this, then it'll go like that. But for you to prevent that, you must drop another song.
Yeah.
And it'll do that. You must drop another song.
Keep the
Dog,
interest
even
up.
if you have 20 listeners today, and you drop a song next week, you'll have 100 followers. You drop another monthly listeners, and you drop another song next month, you're gonna have 500 listeners. And then you drop another song in 6 months' time. You're gonna have 1,000 listeners. Like, that thing doesn't lie, bro. You know what I mean? It's just be consistent. It'll do this. You know, how do I get there? How do I what?
Just keep firing.
Do it. But also think, what are you selling to your people? Like, be intentional about your music. Like, what are you saying in the studio? How am I gonna relate to this guy? How am I gonna relate to you? How am I gonna relate to me? You know what I mean? Why? Does it have replay value? Like, I'm gonna play it in my whip. Do I feel like playing it in my shower? Do I feel like playing it in the gym? Do I? Or do I just want to hear it once there online and that's it? You know? So we forget all these processes of how and what goes into these things. And for you to pick up these things, you have to actually do it and like learn from your own processes. Like my process is not going to be your process. You know what I mean? So just learn from yourself and just better yourself. Like, I promise you. You know what I mean?
Big fire. So when you go into the independent space, right? You mentioned something very important, right? Processes, you know, and a lot of artists rely on the labels to take care of processes, right? Now you find yourself in the space where there's still processes in the independent space, right? So how did you pick, let's say, okay, cool. Here are the people that have the best process infrastructure for me, you know? So how did you pick that? Because there's a lot of places that you can go from a distribution standpoint, from digital distributors. What landed you in the space that you're in right now?
Okay, also I want to answer something else. How do you know? How do people know? How does anyone get to know? I'm just gonna say there's a lack of information in SA.
Tango.
Okay, big facts.
There's a lack of information. I'll start there. Yes, everything I found out, I had to go ask this person, ask this, look, what do you do? And then be inquisitive and go ask. But there is a lack of information. I wouldn't have had that information if I didn't go ask people.
But also what's said about that is you can't ask on the street. You have to get into these buildings to ask questions.
Yeah.
And also the lack of information. You don't even know where this building is.
You don't even know.
You don't even know if they have the building.
You know what I mean? So even the people who are like, yo, let me help you. Are they really trying to help you? So it's like, what do I do?
Yeah.
You get me? I'm just speaking from a standpoint of a brand new artist. Okay, what do I do?
Yeah.
I also don't have those answers for you because this is the lack of information in South Africa, bro.
Yeah.
I can say go to SAMRO, but when you go to SAMRO, they're going to mess you up. Okay, let me keep quiet. Anyway, to answer your question.
It's too deep for the intro. Let's go.
Yeah. But there's no
Samro.
How did I get to pick? So for me, I did my research, like, okay, cool. there's this company who does, I don't want to mention all of them.
Yeah.
But I did kind of like put them all like that.
On the table?
Yeah. Yeah, bro? And then I checked, okay, cool. This first place, can I talk to someone? I realized, oh, it's tough. I said, okay, cool. That's not what I want. Went to this place. Okay, let's talk. Had a meeting, but in the meeting I could tell that you cap.
It's not aligning.
You feel like the thing is we like to act like we don't feel these things.
Yeah.
Your gut feeling.
You can feel. I felt in that room. I was like,
this is not genuine, D.
Also, you can feel if someone cares about you or not. You can feel if someone wants to push you or if they believe in you, because you need to just go to someone like who actually believes in you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if they believe in you, they're gonna push you.
Yeah. Truth.
But if you're gonna go where everyone is, you're not gonna get attention.
100.
You know? So I also wanted attention. I was looking for attention. I was looking for someone who believes in me. I was looking for someone who can give me dough. You know what I mean?
That's it.
So I went, okay, next place. Say, okay, I have this bro. This bro's coming with the vibes. Okay, what are you saying? I like you. So I like the guy. So because I like the guy, I like the company.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I know this guy is going to treat me good. If this company wants to do me dirty, he's going to fight. I can see it. Yeah, bro? So, okay, cool. Can you come with the dough? Because I'm coming with the catalog. That's another thing also. If you come with the catalog, you must come with the dough.
Leverage.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
Come with the catalog. You must come with the dough.
And basically what that says, it's you need somebody to believe in you, but you believed in yourself. You pushed on your end as well first. So a lot of kids, I mean, will have that one song and be like, yo, man, I hope this catches on TikTok or whatever. I hope this catches well.
You gotta
And just
keep
go
going.
with that. And then with that, your leverage is very minimal as well. So also, I think another thing, I mean, I'm not an artist, but I think like just keep pushing, like you were saying earlier, just keep firing as an artist. And then eventually you build up that catalog. When you get there, it's...
You have to keep making music.
Yeah, you
You have
negotiate
to
better.
keep making music.
I don't think Master KG knew that Charosoma was also going to be that catalyst. I don't think he knew.
But he kept firing.
You just never know. But something's going to catch. If you're real,
Yeah.
if God really ordained this for you,
Yeah.
something's going to work. But you can't lose hope. That's the thing about faith. You can't
Talk about
lose
it.
hope.
Talk about it.
Hey, for me, imagine I feel like I haven't got that catalyst. I just got hope. Like I want to keep going. I want to keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get that catalyst, that global song. I'll get it. But for now,
You're just going to keep firing.
Do you think artists right now? I know it's a very basic question, and it's something that people throw around easily, right? I want to know from you: do you think artists need to sign in this day and age?
And if so, what kind of artists can survive without signing?
this is a big question. It's not a simple question. I think you must know what you want as a person first before you even think of, you know. So if you like, I want world dominance, then I'd ask you, what's your first step? I'm like, do you have money? If your answer is no, say, okay, sharp. Do you have friends in PR? If your answer is no, I say sharp. Do you have friends who you can rely on for like helping you push, or do you have famous friends, or do you have TikToking friends? Or the people who are gonna help you and boost you.
Yeah.
If your answer is no, sign.
Go sign.
Sign a little bit.
Yeah.
Just sign a little bit. Or, cool, you say no to all those things, and then you say, but no, I believe in myself. I think I can make it work. I can tlanganisa here and there. My friend has a camera. We'll make it work for now. We'll make it work. We'll build this temple. Don't sign. So basically, if you're not lazy,
if you're willing to put in the work,
if you're not lazy, it can work.
yeah,
It'll take time.
yeah,
You need patience. You need faith. You need a lot of things.
Yeah.
You need thick skin. because you're gonna go through a lot of
closed doors.
You know?
Yeah.
And you can't give up. And your mom's gonna keep asking you, where's the money?
Yeah.
And you're gonna have to, yeah, nsa studio. You know what I mean? And then you're gonna let those pressures pressure you. And those pressures, I'm saying this because those pressures actually are real pressures.
Big ones.
You know what I mean?
Those are personal pressures.
Those are personal pressures that can make you think, okay, fine, let me just go work at Shesha quick. You know? Yeah. And the thing is, Shesha's actually wasting your time. Sorry to share, no. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like,
shout out to my homie who used to work at Shesha.
Yeah, like, to be out there, man.
No.
I was a student.
I'm just saying, like, if your dreams are like really like, yo, I wanna be an artist, like, then the whole day, your brain is being used for something else.
Yeah.
You're gonna come back tired. You'll think you're applying yourself, but you're just doing it just.
Yeah.
You know, you're doing it because, I'm back now, I must just do it. Okay, cool, I'm recording. Cool. Sometimes I understand, like, you need it to, like, survive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But sometimes hunger and music are great.
Hey, you see, that's what I'm saying. There's things that you can say, right? And they're true.
Sometimes.
Right?
Sometimes.
They're true.
It's like those people who say heartache in music.
The thing is, it's true, but for the
him,
person going through it, it's like, yo.
It's hell, bro.
It's hell.
It's hell, bro.
Now, what you're saying, right? Like what I'm listening to you say, like you say that there'll be a lot of, you know, moments, you know? But even when you're signed, right, you still have those moments.
Yes.
Right?
So okay.
Which
is better?
Are better.
I feel you, but here's my thing, man. You say, I said sign, yes, cool, né? But you still...
The goal needs
you
to
can't
be.
sign without a plan. You know what I mean?
Always have a plan.
You can't sign because you're lazy and they'll do my stuff. They won't do your stuff, bro. They won't. You the ones gotta fight. Like, yo, I know you guys market. How are you marketing me? How are you doing? Show me your plan. Okay, this is the plan, ne? Okay. As time goes on, you must make sure that that plan is actually happening. Okay, you said you're going to do this. Are you doing it? Because now we like to keep quiet. And then when things take a turn for the worst, they want to point fingers. And it's like, yo, did you help direct them? Did you help them help you? You know what I mean?
Proactive.
So the better, there's no better, bro. There's no better, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's like, yo, man. Also, it's just really about what are you doing, bro? You know what I mean? Because if you don't have money, you say you don't have money. Okay, cool. If you're the hot guy from K1, did you do a bash in K1? Did you organize a party? Did you lobby your friends to help you make a bash so you can make at least 5th hour?
Yeah.
And then you can use that 5th hour to do something. Did you try? Or are you just complaining?
Just complaining.
I get you a rapper. You tell me you don't have 50 fans
We can give you
in your hood. You don't have.
We can get 100.
If you don't have, then hey, booty.
We can't do nothing for you.
I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, like, if you can't lobby the 50 that you have,
Yeah.
that 50, if they all pay Clipper,
It's something.
Something.
oh,
So basically you're saying it starts with you.
it starts and
Help us
ends
help
with
you.
you.
It's all about you. And the thing is, because my thing is, right, why I love the idea of independence is because I feel like independence is like, it unveils a lot. And I feel that sometimes when you're in a major, a lot can be masked. It can seem that a lot is being done solely by the fact that you're signed. Already people perceive you a certain way, right? Whereas when you're independent, you have to literally show it.
You have to live with the reality of things.
You have to live with the reality. You have to show everything. You know, it reveals a lot.
You have to live your brand out.
Yeah.
Then there's no blame game in independence.
Yeah.
You know, you can't shift the blame. You know, it's easy. You don't have an scapegoat. action. That's what I'm looking to say. You know, you don't have a scapegoat. Because some of the times we know that side artists, right, they're not as proactive as you said, like be proactive. We know that they're not. But it's easy for them to say, the label messed up. They've got that scapegoat. Whereas in independence, you're forced to say to the public, yo, dog, why is it Ish not moving? Ish, to be honest, I'm not moving. You know?
They're actually not even asking.
Yeah, they can see it.
Yeah.
They can see it. This one.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is not moving.
Yeah.
He's not doing it.
So let's move on.
You know?
Yeah.
So they'll move on. You're right, Miseducation. So let's move on.
Yeah. Asian, you don't want that, big man.
That's the one thing you don't want.
Yeah. You don't want that one. Yo.
Like we know you, but we're moving on.
So also, man, identity. What I'm hearing from you is identity, right? If you don't have identity, what are we doing also, man? Because what are you selling us? Who are you? What's your vibe? You know what I mean? Also, how do you live your brand out if you don't have identity? Like if you don't have character, if you don't have personality, if like we buy into Blackie because he's funny, he's a great guy. Like you can see it. Like you don't have to ask. You know what I mean? You can see that this is a character. This is human. You know what I mean? If you show them, you probably might you'd laugh a lot. You know
So I know we talked about how there's no information in South Africa, ne? What I'm hearing you say is dope, ne? But what happens to like a kid fresh out of high school who hasn't quite developed an identity
for himself?
Yeah, who hasn't even like found himself to have a personality. Where do they go for artist development?
That's a good question.
A big thing. Another big thing. Another big conversation. It reminds me of a couple of years ago. We had Yakho and we were talking about artist development.
Yeah.
That is very true.
It goes nowhere, man.
Because
you see,
it goes nowhere.
It goes nowhere. We don't have an academy.
Yeah.
We don't have an academy. We don't have a school.
There's no writing camps.
There's no. There is no. It's just a thing of figure yourself out. Because my answer to you was gonna be the journey you gotta take is the one inside. If you don't know yourself.
Yeah.
The journey you gotta take is the one inside. You know? Because you look at social media and then you derive who you are from it. You know what I mean? You need to put that aside and derive who you are without it.
That's talk.
Big talk.
True.
You know what I mean? There's a reason why
Big facts.
I'm not that hectic on social media.
You on TikTok though. You are alive. But you are alive for the right reasons.
Yeah. I'm alive for the right reasons, you know what I mean? But I'm not that active in a sense that I don't consume it because I don't want it to shape me.
I'm with you. I mean, like, you know, my recent
can
thing
shape
was social
you.
media.
Very true.
It can shape you.
You're 100%.
It's just like, I try my best to just remain myself all the time. Like, even TV, I don't consume much of it. I don't know what I'm always doing, but I'm just doing something.
Because also, do you know what the thing is? Like, a lot of watching is that you're watching how people do things.
Yeah.
And you think that's what you have to do. You try to emulate that. You feel like, okay, this is what people are doing. People are at this party. That's where I should be. And then it comes with also another thing like, shit, people are at this party. I'm not at this party.
It's also and it's subconscious.
Subconscious.
It's all subconscious.
And then it becomes depressive. Then there comes the self-loathing.
But you know why it's depressive? Because you are thinking about how they said you must act, né? But inside you don't actually feel that way. Yeah. But you don't have a conversation with yourself, so you don't know it yourself, that you actually don't mess with this perspective that they're giving you.
Yeah.
So you are at like a short circuit inside yourself.
Yeah.
Then you become
short circuit inside yourself.
Yeah.
That's a bar.
Also, do you know another thing that I feel like maybe the kids are doing or what we are all doing is that everything happens quick and we feel like things are phasing out quickly and we have to be part of all of them. So when we see things like, yo, that's when we short circuit then. Like, this is happening. These shoes are out. Blase is out. I need to be part of that as well. So sometimes just to pull away from for a bit and be like, nah, we'll go back to the drawing board. And then when you go back out into the world and you hit, it's something different. And then...
You see? Now, when you do that, and you draw back, and then when you go back out into the world, let's say you're an artist, right? You're going to have some perspective that someone else would like to hear. Because you're not the only one going through that.
True. Yeah.
True.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the journey must be inside. Because then you're going to be able to relate with all of us. Because we're all going through these problems.
Yeah, in different ways, in different shades and hues.
We're all going through these problems. Just so you're going to be able to articulate it for us. And then we're going to mess with you.
Fire. So much work. I'm sorry.
There's a lot of work to do.
There's no fast forward.
It's always beautiful when you're going through something and you couldn't even articulate it and then somebody on a song says it for you, like, exactly.
That's exactly what I feel.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I feel.
Yeah.
Even like getting on watching a pod and somebody just saying something, you're just like, I agree. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Also, you don't go alone. Like, we don't go through these things alone.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of people going through the same thing. And that thing of just like seeing that, someone else is going through this, it's nice. It makes you feel okay, you know? Makes you feel, you know?
Yeah.
But it shouldn't make you feel okay to be like, okay, maybe this is just the way things are. You know? Sometimes when you relate to something, you're like, okay.
I can overcome.
Not even like, maybe this is just what everybody's going through. Maybe this
like
is
I'm not weird.
Yeah, I'm not weird.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you relate to something, it's like, okay, this person is going through it. It means we can overcome.
Yeah. So that's exactly what I'm saying. It's like, I'll overcome.
Yeah. So don't be complacent like, doc, we're all poor, doc.
No.
We're all, man.
Yeah.
So on the subject of independence, once again, right? The misconceptions that people have, right, with the word sign, you know, and label. Because there's independent labels and then there's major labels, right? So what would the key differences be to when you're signed to an indie label as opposed to signed to a major? Because you're still an independent artist if you're signed to an indie label, if I'm not mistaken.
I guess, yes, you're right.
Yeah. But then what are those key differences and what are the parallels there?
Then I'll ask you, how many independent labels do we have that are like successful?
Empire,
Believe.
But that's a distributor.
Are they both distributors? Like, because
yeah,
Empire
actually.
is actually a distributor more than a...
I guess you're successful independent is distributors then.
But you're signing to an establishment. If let me use the word establishment then, not label.
I guess also the difference would be the power in the house itself. Because
Is Galawa Jazz mean
freedom.
It's an independent label.
The difference between the major and the independent label is freedom. With the independent, it's probably more focused on you. You have more freedom to be creative. You have more freedom with your art. You have more freedom with access, like because it's direct access now. It's independent, so there's people that you actually talk to. There's not a big label that you have to go like present to. It's just a guy or a woman or whatever, and it's more personalized. I think independence is just more personalized than a major.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
so then, sorry about. You want to carry on?
Yeah. I was just saying, I was saying, I get you with the freedom thing and whatever, you know, and I'm all for all of that being free. But I just feel like sometimes with a lot of freedom, like without guidance, like creative guidance and things like that, I don't know if maybe, I know in the labels like you'll come back with a song, basically a review. No, let's change that, let's do that. And then with freedom like that, I worry. I mean, how do you grow? I mean, we also grow from learning from others.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm wondering is it a vice to have like too much freedom in that space?
Hey, also then I'd question the label, that independent label just allowing you to do anything. I mean,
but is it in fact like that? Do they allow you to?
I doubt.
Yeah.
If it's an independent label, they're spending money on you, so they worried as well.
Oh. So it's not just like, I'm gonna say, that's the song, I'm done.
And that's also another point that I wanted to also, for us to also unpack, right? The fact that independent labels or distributors I'm guessing, also spend money on artists.
Yes.
You know, and that's also something that we aren't really privy to. You know, like some don't even understand the advance process. You know, advanced process in independent and the advanced process in majors, because both do give advances, right?
Yeah.
You know, if they're okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So what are those processes like, and why? What do you find more favorable, the independent advancement structure or the label, the major advancement structure?
Okay, so just simply put, if they offer you money for any deal, whether it's major, whether it's independent, whether it's distributor, anybody. If anybody says to you, here's the bag for your music, give us 2 albums or whatever, right? They're going to recoup it. They're going to make it back via your sales. So if they come to you and say, here's a 2 million rand deal, basically that 2 million is going to come off your sales. Unless they say to you, non-recoup. You know? Non-recoup is...
It's a gift.
Thank you. It's like, but hey, you got to be a big deal though. You know what I mean? Because I mean, I guess that's to like just make deals sweeter. Like, I'm a big deal. I've got this catalog, da-da-da. Give me a bag just so I can come to you, and then give me a bag for the music. When you say give me a bag for the music, you're now saying give me an advance. You know what I mean? So if you take it out...
That's what an advance is for.
Yeah.
For you to create the art.
Yeah.
It's not like you up now.
No.
Yeah.
You're not up. You're not up.
That's what people treat it as, though.
Yeah. But my thing is, use that money to get you. It's advancing you in your career. Like, do some things that are gonna help you make more money in the future. You get me? Like, use that money to make you more money.
Get past begin.
Yeah.
You're up now.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter which side you get it from, because they'll still recoup it from your sales anyway. So it just depends on your deal. So if you're on a licensing that side, the recouping will be slower. If you're on a distribution, maybe you the 80 and they the 20, your recoup will be faster. So to answer your question, it's better on the distribution. The bigger your percentage is, the quicker you'll recoup the money.
So, in terms of like when the recouping happens, what money can they touch and what can they touch? Endorsements, I mean the label, endorsement, your music, gigs. I mean there's
okay, cool. So
quite a number of avenues.
It depends what deal you signed again. So if you sign an artist deal, yeah, they're taking everything.
Damn. That's the 360.
Yeah.
Crazy.
If you're on a license, it depends also what you put in your contract. They might take some of your syncs, but not really take them. You know what I mean? Just like percentage.
Shenyan.
But your endorsements, gigs, nah, not on a license, not on a distro. Yeah.
So explain the deal that Sliqe has now, if you're allowed to.
Right now?
Yeah.
In my independent. I'm 80, they 20. They gave me some dough. I used the dough to like shoot some champion music videos and stuff, you know? Give me more dough right now. I'm gonna shoot Inja Yam Volume 3 stuff.
Fire.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to say.
So, but you're in a happy place.
I'm great. I'm nice. I'm happy. I get complaining. But now, also the other thing about independence is, you see, you gotta market yourself now. So now I have to pay for PR, you know? And a good PR person is charging you a good...
That doesn't come from the label.
Nah, I'm independent. There's no label.
The 20% people.
Yeah. They can't market for you. They only 20, you know? So I have to hire like a PR person myself. And if I have a song to release, PR people cost like 15K a song. You know what I mean? So every song that I want to release now, I must take out a 15 part.
15 part.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So that's why I said earlier that independence can be expensive. I'm I'm just lucky right now. But independence can be expensive, bro. You know what I mean? Even with this some dough that I get or whatever, there's a lot I have to pay for, bro. Like, there's a lot I have to pay for that the advance doesn't even cover. You get me? There's a lot coming out of my pocket. A studio session in J. I'm a Hennessy, and Tebonez, and you know what I mean? Well, then who's gonna mix that joint? I have to pay Glow to mix the joint. I have to pay him to master. I must pay whoever's doing the artwork.
Yeah.
Then I must
Everything
go
that you
market.
see and hear and click.
Then I must go pay paid promo. And then I must go pay the PR person. Then I must create shows. It's like, yo, it doesn't stop. You bleed.
But you love it.
And that's what makes me do it. You know what I mean? You won't be able to do something like, if you don't love it, it can make you go crazy if you don't love it. But if you love it, it's all Gucci, you know? You just keep finding new solutions just to go through the pain. Yeah.
So basically, in advance is saying, here's some money to put you in a good place for you and us to both make money.
Simple.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Simple.
Alright.
You ain't paid.
You're not paid.
Not paid.
Use
You ain't
this
paid.
money to be nice.
You know what I
we
mean?
can all
To advance.
Yeah, to
Use this
advance.
to advance. I love
You know?
it. So quick, what's your highest independent moment, or what's your lowest independent moment?
I think my highest independent moment, Stay Soft, million views. That was an impromptu shoot also.
Visualizer.
We didn't plan it. We were taking photos for the cover. We were taking photos. And then when we were done taking photos, we said, yo, we here, ne? Flame. Let me give him his Flame said, Sliqe, with all these people here, you're not gonna do nothing. I said, you're right, my boy.
Shout out to Flame, man.
Shout out to Flame.
I'm like, you're right, my boy. Kia, just, shoot us. And we shot that thing like 2-3 times. And then that video came out. And then, And also, it's about to go gold, you know? That's why I'm like, it's a proud, independent moment. It's like, yo, independent, we did it, ne? 8-9 months, ne? Yeah, we did it. Yo, well done, guys. Like, everyone on the song, well done. Like, everyone who helped push that thing, well done. But it's like, yo, I don't think I've done that quick numbers in my career yet. You get me?
It's a milestone,
Yeah. The lowest moment, I told you earlier, when I had 100 Rand left in my account.
This is after A&R'ing and stuff.
This is recently, I shot 3 videos, 3 days in a row. They coming. Yeah.
At least.
At
But
least.
you still get the deboners. Sounds like it's your thing.
Yeah. No. I got the lick back. Luckily,
Yeah.
I got the lick back. But
Salute.
yeah, the lowest moment is that moment of,
Yeah.
yo, we use all the money. Yo, I'm broke. Okay, I'm broke for now. Okay, how do I get out of this? So that could have put me in a place where I spiraled down on some, this stuff doesn't work.
It's not working out.
HIE.
You know, and then do some desperate decisions. You know what I mean? But luckily I just, hey God, please, please, and then you apply yourself, and then you go get your lick back.
Yeah.
Fire.
That's dope, man. I think we're gonna round it up soon.
Yeah.
And just before we do that, just while you're here, so I'm a big AKA fan. I mean, fanatic. One of my favorite verses. I mean, in a time where we're like, you know, the drum would say, "Ari the Kid."
Yeah.
On
feel like myself.
Oh my God.
I'm a big CRE the Kid fan as well, man.
How did that feature come about?
How did you get that feature, man?
I'm not disappoint you. I DM'd him.
That's not
That's not a disappointment.
There's no big story.
No, it's comms. It could have been a text or an email. It's comms. You communicated. That's it, dog.
So I tweeted him on some, I was pumping like the heartbreak stuff.
Fire.
I tweeted him, I'm like, fire. And then other people were tweeting him an essay. And then I was like, yo, fire. And then I tweeted him, I'm like, yo, fire. And then other people were tweeting him an essay. And then I was like, yo, fire. And then other people were tweeting him an essay. And then I was like, yo, fire. And then other people were tweeting him an essay. And then I was like, yo, fire. And then other people were tweeting him an essay. And then I was like, yo, fire. And then other people were tweeting him an essay. And then I was like, yo, fire. And then other people were tweeting him an essay. And then I was like, yo, fire. And then other people were tweeting him an essay. And then I was like, yo, fire. And then other people were tweeting him an essay. And then I was like, yo, fire. And then other people were tweeting him an essay. And then I was like, yo, fire. And then other people were tweeting him an essay. And then I was like, yo, fire. And then other people were tweeting him an essay. And then I was like, yo, fire. And then other people were tweeting him an essay. And then I was like, yo, f And I saw like he retweeted or he saw the tweet or something. And I'm like, how's about a DM? Hey, brother, I'm this guy from SA. Da da da, ba 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 ba. I've got a song. Maybe we can work. Da da da. She gave me 2 songs, isn't it? I got Oh Well and Mind Body Soul. Mind Body Soul went on Inja Volume 2, right? And then Oh Well went on Navy Black. I got them at the same time. So I held the other one. Said no, other album. But I sent him 2 joints, and he did them like boom, like. Didn't ask me too many questions. Just send me the steps. Send me the steps. Then he sent me back the steps. And then we tried to like get him this side, you know. But being indie is tough, man. Yeah. But yeah, we tried.
It's dope, man. I love that song.
Big shout out.
My shit.
Big shout out, man. Look, man, and I do think that you also have a thing for, you know, creating these moments, right? And I do think that the champion music is like, it's like a big moment. You know what I mean? Like you have basically fostered a relationship with 2 of arguably the best rappers, you know, in the country right now, 25 and Madler. You know, I believe that's how the connection really happened, was through you, if I'm not mistaken, right? You know, and then you have those camps, and then you also have these posse cuts, like Go Talk. For me, is like, I tell people all the time, I feel like, yo, that's such a huge song for me. Like when I listen to that song is so fat, bro. Like it is so present. It's, yo, man, like, bro, like that's a joint. And I think I even told Keith, I was like, man, I wish more can be done with that song, bro. Because what Zinger does, like how Zinger intros that joint. Saudi's verse is out of this world. 25 is crazy. You know what I mean? How Madlera comes through with the 50 flip. Fire. It's like fire. And like that Zinger verse is also so important. It's like such a, you know, a re-conscientizing to people of who Zinger is. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, you know, if the pen is still working, if you need something, you know what I mean? Like
how you got Saudi out?
I hadn't
found him
heard
at Conca, by the way.
I heard Saudi in a while before that joint. You know what I mean? And I was like, man, I missed this. And what Mash did on that beat, bro, then how it just comes that zong 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 zong.
Mash samples are out of this world.
Yeah,
bro.
Shout out Mash.
Bro,
shout out to Mash for real.
This is not even a question or anything. It's just, I just feel like that song deserves all the flowers that it can get, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out, brother.
Like that song, everybody on that song
delivered.
Looked like they only had 100 rand in their account, and they needed to hit a lick. You know, they were premature trying to get to the money. Oh my God, like bro.
Rent was due.
Bro,
rent was due for real out there. I'm not even want to lie to you, bro. Rent was due on that song, bro. Like, even the way it came together, yo. Yeah.
Yeah, no, man. I mean, like,
bro, I found Saudi at Conca, for real. It was with Java at Conca. And then Java was like, yo, man, you've been crying about this man, Hazy.
Shout out to Java again.
Again, shout out to Java.
You know how many stories of Java that we have
every time,
of people saying that we connected by us Java. Yeah. People come on this couch like, Java did this, Java. Yo, shout out to Java again.
For real. Because I cried, I'm like, hey, Saudi, man. It's like, yeah. And then this one time we went to Conca. It was me. It was actually crazy. It was me and Zinger. Zinger was also there. And Java was there. Saudi was there. Just Conca Monday. And then, look, they both on that song, Saudi and Zinger.
Yep.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Somebody was even saying, only you can get Zinger to rap. Like on the same shit.
I saw that. They're like, oh, see, only rap for Sliqe. Not even, man. He's got some joints. Let me not ruin it for him. He'll be back, though.
Yeah, we're glad to hear it, man.
Yeah,
glad to hear it.
He's not only rapping for me, don't worry. He's rapping for Johnny Bass. He's producer.
Yeah.
It's not only me, but you're right, bro. That song deserves flowers on some, like, even the concept of the song, we already knew it's like it doesn't be called goat talk, because it's like, here's a goat from that era, here's a goat from that era, here's a goat from this era, and goats in their own rights.
Truth.
You get me?
Truth.
Goats in their own rights. talking that talk. You know what I mean? We thought of a remix where we really now go for the go, but it's like, ish, yeah, we can, but let's not ruin it. We can, but let's not ruin it.
Perfect as is.
Yeah, you are goat in your own right. This is the right now goat. This is the right now. This is the to be goat. This is the goat. Listening to 1 million listeners per month for years, Saudi, without, you know, that Black Panther was too much, but even his catalog's too much.
It's too much. That joint that he has, the whole album or the whole project with Mash.
Yeah.
Too much.
Too fire.
And also, is he not on your new joint, the one with MT now?
Yeah. Oh yeah, fire, yeah. Okoneni,
Tato Soul, MT. Oh man.
Yeah. Even that one, I sent him one time. And then we were at Zanzu, me, myself, MT and Tato rocking the joint. He saw the snaps and he was like, yo, bro, I hope you're not thinking of leaving me out in that song. You better not give my song to anybody. That second verse is mine. Don't. And then that following week he came, he's like, I can't waste time. You guys are playing it in the club now. Here's my verse. Come, let's rock.
Big fire, man. And a fire-ass joint.
And he came with a scroll, bro. Like, you wrote it on like a scroll. So fire.
Old school moments. Old school.
Like, you wrote on a scroll. Like, that's so fire. Like a brown scroll. So fire. I asked him for it. Yo, it's so fire.
Oh, man. Shout out to everything that you're doing, bro.
Thank you, big man.
It's a big thing and it's a tall ask, and we can see that it's a labor of love in a time where hip-hop has been quiet. A lot of the times, you've always remained active and unapologetically hip-hop. You know what I mean? Giving us lockdown. Nobody was dropping projects. You gave us champion music. You know what I mean? You gave us the sequel to that as well now, you know? And with fire joints, fire moments. Stay Soft is a beautiful moment. Goat Talk, unsung moment that I think needs to be sung more. Beautiful,
We need a video for that.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Please.
Give me money. Give me money.
That whole project, bro.
The whole project can be a short movie.
That whole project.
Give me money. Give me money.
It's amazing. Yo, brands, whatever. Whoever needs to cut the check, cut this man a check.
Do something.
That project.
That's culture.
That project is culture, bro. Trailblazers, what the hell? Tunta like Damian Lillard.
Tunta like Damian Lillard.
You know, Kilo's a big NBA fan.
No!
Big NBA
You know,
fan.
and I got some intel. Apparently that the beat was already called Trailblazers. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then he just went into that moment.
Yep. The beat was already
Man.
called Trailblazers, bro.
Yo, Mash told me that and I was like, oh my word, man. And he ran with it. Clutch at the buzzer. Really.
Tunta like Damian Lillard. So that's even a play on words.
Bro.
He's not saying I'm Damian Lillard, no.
No.
He's saying, yo, I'm so hot. I don't miss. When my shot shoot, I'm like Damian Lillard.
When it counts. Clutch at the buzzer. At the buzzer. And then the joint is Trailblazers. Damian Lillard plays for the Come on, man.
Leave it.
This is us. What are we doing here? Exactly. Nah, this was truly Goat Talk, independent talk, boss talk. And thank you.
Thank you guys for having me, man.
For the education.
Product placement.
Thank you for taking the power in your own hands and teaching people to take the power in their own hands. I know you're doing the same for Flo Jones as well, you know, so which is amazing. Shout out to you for everything that you're doing, the institution that you have, because what you are running is an institution, bro. We thank you for that, my G.
I'm gonna get that academy. We said we don't have one, eh? I'll do it. Does it?
And we trust you to do it, man.
Does it?
We trust you to
do
do
it. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Bring on the money. Shout out to TuneCore. You know, all day. You guys know what to do. Educate yourselves on independence, what you need to do, you know, all the highs and lows that you can expect from being an independent artist, and just understand what journey you're going into, you know. There are people there to help you, and TuneCore is one of those institutions that will give you all of that knowledge and give you all of those resources to actually help you monetize your talent and everything, so you can see what's happening with your money real time, you know. They got that app where you can see how your streams are tracking, where they're tracking, you know. It's vibes, man.
Should we organize a promo code for them again?
We might just.
Yeah.
Let's
see what we can do.
Yeah, let's see what we can do, man.
Yeah.
Yo,
maybe just try your luck with the old one and see if it works. From last year, yeah.
Go watch the old episodes.
Yeah.
Right. Shout out to you, Sliqe. Shout out to TuneCore.
Thank you, man.
Shout out to the gang. All day.
Shout out to my moms.
Sober and I'm sober.